The launch of Mangalyaan. Reading Buzz. On 23rd November 2008, Madhavan Nair, the director of the Indian Space and Research Organisation, ISRO, fired the imagination of every Indian. He announced that India was planning to send an unmanned mission to the planet Mars. Following the announcement, there was hard work ahead for the scientists at the Indian Space ISRO. 2 years after the announcement, in 2010, the research organization scientists were busy with a feasibility plan to find out which was the best technical solution for going to Mars and how they could launch the Mars mission economically. By 2012, they were ready with their final project of going to Mars. The plan or project was then presented to the officials in the government. According to this plan, it was calculated that the total cost of the mission to Mars would be rupees 153 crore, which included expenses to be paid to the ground stations that would track the mission from the ground level and send accounts on the progress of the satellite for use to scientists the world over. The final day of the launch dawned with the rise of the sun in the early hours of 5th November 2013, when most of us were in bed. But at the first launch pad of the Satish Dhawan Space Centre, SHAR, located at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh, the PSLV-25C25 was ready to launch the Mars Orbiter mission MOM spacecraft. This achievement made history because it is by far the cheapest way of carrying out a mission to Mars. India had found the most economical way of reaching the red planet, as Mars is usually called. The scientists had managed to bring down the cost of this mission by adopting some ingenious ways. According to the then chairman of ISRO, Mr. K. Radhakrishnan, this had been possible because India had created a modular pattern of assembly. This method consisted of using standardized and common parts that could be used across several spacecrafts and were not built specifically for the use of the Mars orbiter alone. Others felt that costs had been lowered by choosing a simple design for the orbiter. But the most important reason that scientists all over the world acknowledged was the equipment mounted inside the Mars Orbiter mission, MOM, was less complicated compared to the Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution mission, MAVE, launched by NASA in America. Finally, the scientists had saved time and hence money by working regularly for 18 to 20 hours a day. Also, they had reduced the number of trial runs of the orbiter so that the Mangalyaan mission costs less than it took to create the Hollywood space adventure movie Gravity. This movie was made for a sum of $100 million, while Mangalyaan was completed with a budgeted cost of $74 million. If this cost were distributed among the population of India, then it would appear that each one of us would have to contribute a mere rupees 5 towards the sum needed to launch the Mangalyaan mission. The date for launching this mission, too, was carefully chosen. The scientists were keen to choose a date that would result in the maximum saving of fuel, and that was calculated according to what is known as the Hoffmann transfer orbit. It occurs every 26 months, whereby a spacecraft can be transferred from its orbit into another orbit. The next occurrence of this favorable orbital time was in 2016, which meant that the mission would have to be postponed by 780 days for cashing on the next opportunity. Another cost-cutting measure adopted by the scientists was to keep the orbiter light in weight. The final product weighed just 1,350 kilograms, which is less than the weight of a small sports utility vehicle, SUV, on roads. Inside, the craft was loaded with equipment to carry out various studies. The methane sensor is used to find out if the gas found on Mars is of biological and geological origin. The Lyman Alpha photometer helped scientists find out the amount of water that is lost to the outer space from Mars. The Mars Exospheric Neutral Composition Analyzer, MENCA, would find out the composition of particles. The Thermal Infrared Imaging Spectrometer would find out the mineralogy of Mars, while the Mars Color Camera took images of the surface of the Mars. The spacecraft was constructed of a composite fiber made of reinforced plastic and aluminium. One might wonder, what exactly has been the purpose of sending a mission to Mars? It could not be because India was keen to beat other countries in the race to reach Mars. The first idea in scientists' minds was to assess whether the orbiter could endure in space for 300 days. For that purpose, it needed to be able to deal with emergencies without depending on assistance from Earth. Beyond these broad-based objectives, the mission was sent to probe other details. It was to explore the surface of Mars to find out the mineralogy of the rocks on Mars. It had to make studies of the Martian atmosphere to assess whether there were living beings on it, and finally, it had to study the morphology of Mars. Despite being one of the youngest countries to have launched its interplanetary mission, the MOM has already won a number of awards. Its team was given the Space Pioneer Award in the Science and Engineering category by the American National Space Society in 2015. The award has been given because this spacecraft is one of a few crafts capable of taking a full disk image of Mars, unlike most crafts, and that can only take images by looking straight down from the planet.